link that, but maybe it's because I'm on here. Yeah, look, YouTube right now, I got broadcast. So you do play on a small screen. I'm trying to wait for it to load on my end. Let's see. Okay, I just logged in. There'll be some delay. Turn this down. Sit down or stand. That's where you're gonna stand. Okay. Yeah, see, there's a delay. So see, now you're looking at. Now you can see on my phone. You're looking at what you were just looking at a few seconds ago. So, and then yeah, see, my stuff pops up. So since I'm subscribed to you and I click the bell stuff, it'll give me notifications. So if wherever I'm at, I'll get like a little pop-up notification. Let me know where you're at, and so at work I can watch you guys play and talk to you all and stuff. Good. But there is a delay. The delay has got to be there. But YouTube still has rules, like what you could do in front of the camera based off of what's legally okay in your state. I'm not sure if you could. I would still be weird about doing hits in front of it, you know? It depends. If you don't care about monetization, which you shouldn't care about right now because you're super low. Like, see, look, it says one person, one comment. So as other people join, that'll get bigger.
But people, will they see that like live somewhere?
Yeah, I'm live.
But like other people will pop up somewhere.
The more followers you get and stuff like that, but you could drop a link, like a YouTube link, on your Facebook and Instagram until people follow you. You know, obviously, the more people you have, the more traffic, the more it'll show up on like a front page. And you gotta get probably 1,000 people. You know,
so you just gotta promote yourself.
but I think you could also connect this to like your Facebook and stuff. Also, they could hear what we're saying. Like just me talking to you. I also changed it to 60 frames a second. I think 60 frames 1080p. Let's see what is streaming to my phone. Oh, 720. I guess I can watch it in VR.
What? Fuck you.
Yeah, see, here's the delay.
Our enemy has the lead.
Kind of big, but not too bad.
Yeah, you already died.
There isn't anything you can change.
You can. But what this does is it gives you time to read the comments and like, respond. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mind if I call my brother?
Enemy UAV overhead.
Let me see this AK yet.
It's got a high ride. Answer.
And that shit.
Enemy UAV overhead.
When the people at Star Wars, where they like leaving slaves.
They like what?
They like leaving slaves, being slaves. They're like, hey, you're a slave, that's cool. Alright, I'm just gonna go join the resistance someday, kid.
Oh, you mean like narrative?
Yeah. Like, so my biggest problem is, you know, they could have avoided fucking Anakin becoming a Darth Vader. He saved his fucking mother.
Yeah, right.
At the exact same time, or at a later date. You know, fucking period.
Yeah, if they had waited even a year, that would have been way quicker, because I assume that like, there's a couple of years that pass by from when he finally gets, like, taken off by the Jedi. And they're like, oh, it's of no, like, you know, it's of no resolve to us, like, it doesn't fucking matter. But
He dies, and he goes, Padme's next.
yeah.
Enemy UAV
But
overhead.
they should have made sure his family life, and, you know, like, that was something always in the back of his mind. Granted, they cut a lot of it out, you know, of his training and stuff. But,
I like
I don't know, yeah, it's definitely weird, because, like, there's obviously, like, a unified government, multi-planet system government, but slavery still exists. But you got drones and bots. Like, how is a fucking slave cheaper than a drone or bot?
Enemies halfway there.
Unless you just don't feed them and work until they die, and then you get them like super cheap. But a drone, or a bot, or whatever they call them, droid. There's clones too. Like the fucking Republic got clones. Like, they're basically slaves, and they have an accelerated lifetime frame, so it's a little bit more humane, and they don't have, like, the emotional spectrum of a normal person.
Oh shit! In the Clone Wars animated series, they actually they're like, nah, man. There's quite a few baseball motherfuckers.
Yeah, I was watching something about how
Enemy
they
cruise missile incoming.
were promised, like, some kind of retirement program after the war, but how, like, the Republic's really, like, they got promised, and they're like, you know, because when they faded out from clones to, like, regular civilians join and volunteering, they told them that they were going to kind of, like, retire them out. And a lot of the last, like, clones realized that they were the last generation because they stopped spending money on domain. But I read that there wasn't really a plan put in place by the Republic or whatever, or Empire or whatever you want to
Ready to deploy.
but the clones just, like, they only really know one thing, which is battle, so they just signed up for as many fronts as they could be on, and just kept doing it. But they knew they were the last generation.
Oh yeah. Well, here's another thing. Did you watch The Last Jedi?
Yeah, it's been a minute, but yeah, I did watch it.
Where they killed Luke Skywalker?
I mean,
after shitting on his face?
Did he die? I don't know. I think they're gonna retcon and get back to the like he didn't die. I don't. Who knows what they're gonna do?
But still, there's that one scene where they roast Tico and Finn go to that casino planet.
Yeah.
And they cause all that shit and free those animals, but leave the fucking children to be eaten.
Yeah, the slave children. But the slave children, they have hope. They believe. Like, they made, like, didn't they make some Coca-Cola commercial?
They were hoping that they would fucking come back.
Yeah, they're not coming back.
But the little fat Asian bitch fucking left them. All I cared about was the animals.
Yeah.
But you filthy fucking liberal.
Yeah, it's... I don't know. There's definitely some weird shit.
You're like, damn, dude, that shit's hard to
No, I know, because I thought about it, and I swear maybe I saw some kind of commercial with a bunch of kids, or maybe it was just in my head and I constructed this commercial. But it was like, I think it was in the movie too, because when they left that planet, there's a couple kids going to the stars, like they have hope, and, you know, maybe their life will change, right?
Well, they do that to show that the little boy has force powers.
I don't remember which little boy.
That's
the
it.
one from
It's
the
a
fucking...
little white
the
boy
one
with
from the...
long hair.
Yeah, he was in the stable or something like that.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
that was a fight.
Yeah.
They do that
Solid
to show
ball.
that he has force powers.
Maybe I just imagine
And it's
this
like-
commercial.
it's like, how does fucking, is this shit like goddamn 1980s fucking, what is that shit, scanners? Motherfuckers can just know how to use that shit on their own now? I mean, what the fuck?
It's what? Maybe he just had a high metachlorine count.
Fucking, Anakin Skywalker had the highest metachlorine count.
I mean, you know, they don't do metachlorine counts anymore, so I mean, who knows what Luke Skywalker's was. I mean, how do they even do a metachlorine count? I didn't see them give that dude any shots or draw blood.
Oh, well, I mean, so Qui-Gon sensed it.
I know
When
that-
they tested him,
I know there's a
when they
lot
tested him
that
on,
they
on
don't
the
show.
fucking planet, yeah.
Like, I know there's like years. There's like years from, like, what is the first one? Is the first one Phantom Menace?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like 8 or 9.
Yeah, and so what is he, like 18 or 20 by the, what is it, Clone Wars? Is that the second one?
Yeah, Clone Wars. I think he's like maybe 18 or 19.
Right.
You know. And Padme still fucking looks young. It's like, you old fucking bitch, why are you standing around trying to fucking steal Anakin's fucking youth?
It's definitely creepy the way they did that, making him young as hell and her like older, and then they're basically like she, you know, he's like, I always thought about you, and yeah, all young boys are like that, you know, like, oh, older lady, but I don't know. If it was the other way around, people would have problems with it.
Right?
If it was like anime was a dude and fucking that fool was like a fucking like lady,
Enemy inbound,
they would
lock
be
and
like, you pedophile, you. Yeah. You know, which I mean, you know, I get it. Like, knowing that that's the way society is, you're like, that's the way it's gonna be. You know, like, I'm just.
I'm gonna send you all the fucking molester beams, right?
Yeah, but I mean, you know, like, that's the way it works. Like, in society, is you look at it and you're like, well, this is the way society is, so I'm just gonna fucking make it like the opposite, so it's okay and acceptable. I know this because I'm an artist, and I'm like, well, I'm just gonna do it this way because,
Got that one.
you know, you're like, this is acceptable.
Did I send you the latest one?
Latest
I don't think
pedophile
I
game?
just did. There you go.
Well, I'm actually in a weird battle.
Friendly UAV overhead.
I'm playing Modern Warfare as we talk. Oh, fuck. I got it. Dude, Michael, you missed it. I was fucking crushing these fools here. Here, you take it. No? Or don't? So, in the heat of
Enemy UAV overhead.
I had a good run. I killed about 5 or 6 dudes. And then I just got fuck that.
Oh, yeah.
Strike incoming.
It is cool, and it is like it's a backflip forward kind of. It very much reminds me. It's slower pace, you know. There's no war on it. It very much reminds
Enemy
me of
UAV overhead.
Battlefield 1 and 2. What? Yeah, I'll send you the link because my computer. I'll see if I can find the link.
Oh, I can't watch it. I'm driving. Yeah. So Batman being a pedophile is just lost on. We're like, what the fuck, Batman? But yeah.
Right, because that wasn't an aspect that was in the original trilogy. And granted, it's not even in the new trilogy, and it probably won't be as much because Disney does make some weird decisions.
Yeah. Well, they have a thing about destroying families.
Well, mainly just parents. They like single parents or no parent families. They like orphans.
What the?
You know, so.
I'm sorry, my headset died.
Oh, it said they like either single parents or no parent families. They like orphans and shit.
Yeah, they love making orphans.
They do. I always bring up the Bambi conundrum.
Oh yeah.
Or even, you know, like it's weird because like, how is it everyone's like, oh, they own Cinderella and all this. Like Cinderella and like most of those stories, like what they do is they choose like public domain narratives that like no one ordered. That's maybe slightly based off of historical stuff, or you know, complete fantasy that like no one knows. Like these stories were written before like copyright laws existed, and so they're public domain by nature. And like they're just like everyone's like, oh, they invented that. I'm like, no, they didn't. Like Pinocchio.
Yeah. That's why you can find so many bootlegs of fucking. Well, I see. I'm doing it myself. That's why you can find so many versions of Cinderella.
Yeah, Beauty and the Beast, Cinderella, Pinocchio, Mulan. Like everyone's like, oh, they made Mulan, and I'm like, oh, that story already existed. Freaking Pocahontas, like all of those. I'm like, that's all public domain. I'm like, they just made an animated one, and they exposed you to kind of the magical history version of it, and so they get credit for it, and so you assume that they are the one and only, like, proprietor of that, like, they created it. I'm like, they didn't create, like, they really don't have a whole lot of original property. Like, their original intellectual property is Mickey, Donald, Goofy, but they haven't really made a whole lot of new entries in their saga in a decade. Like, Mickey's had a few games. They have, dude, like, really.
Did you ever play that last Mickey game?
There was one on 1 or 2. It was like something about.
I wanted to fucking play it. It looked fucking cool as shit.
It like goes from black and white to color or something. They made a sequel. It's like 2 of it, right? It was like Mickey and the Magic something, right? Something along that lines.
I don't know. I can't remember, but I know it was real quiet that it came out.
It was, yeah. I know. I was looking at it and I thought it was cool, and I wanted to play it as well. But I want to say it ultimately dealt with like the end of the platforming generation.
Yeah.
You know. But aside from the Mickey, Goofy, Donald, that stuff, they haven't had really any new intellectual property.
Original stuff, yeah.
Well, like, you could go with the whole Toy Story stuff. That wasn't really them. What it was them hiring a 3D effects company to render it, and they just did their own thing. And they turned it together. But it's not, like, Toy Story, is that Disney? It's like DreamWorks. DreamWorks and Disney had a close, like, some kind of contractual relationship.
Was DreamWorks originally a Steven Spielberg thing?
Yeah, but I think they were tied to Disney.
Yeah. Okay.
I think they had, like, some weird, like, what's the company? Insomnia, right? Like, Sony just bought No, so, Insomnia. Sony just bought them, right?
Did they?
I think they did. After the Spider-Man game, they made the Spider-Man game, and I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure they bought them. But the thing is,
I thought Insomnia was a Sony-owned studio.
No. Here's the thing: Insomnia, they were an independent studio, but they did like what are those other fucking games? Like the superhero game that wasn't a licensed superhero game. What was that called?
Your favorite one with the electric dude?
Oh, Infamous. So they made that, and they made a bunch of other games, but they weren't a Sony. Imagine you're a small company, you make games exclusively for one console over the years. They did it to kind of kiss up to them, and I think because they didn't really make it open on the platform, and they didn't want to go on the platform. And only just now did Sony buy them, like within the past 6 months. Sony.
Okay.
They came out with the Spider-Man game, and only recently, within less than 2 months, probably the last 3 months, Sony finally bought them, and it's because Microsoft has been buying this shit from the studios, right? Like, Microsoft is so shitty this generation. They've just been investing money and buying. They bought like 20 studios, dude. They bought the company that
Friendly
made
care package inbound.
Sasuna Hellblade.
Uh-huh.
Like, that's a Microsoft company now. They bought Obsidian, I think, right?
They might have bought them.
I think they bought Obsidian. Like, you know,
Which is one of the things I was talking about. Remember I was talking about that fucking 2016. Why isn't anybody fucking buying Obsidian?
yeah, I think Microsoft finally bought them. So they came out with the Outer Worlds, which is multi-platform, but that was already in the works before Microsoft bought them. It's empty. And, like, you know, really, it's just because they fucked up this generation and they really haven't came out with a whole lot of stuff exclusive or whatever. And so they're trying to buy all these studios so that they can be competitive next generation and come out with exclusives, kind of like how Sony did this generation. Like, that's what Sony did with. They released they spaced them out, but they released exclusive after exclusive of fairly good games. Some of them are a little weird, but I mean, God of War, fucking Horizon Zero Dawn, fucking there's a few of them. The Spider-Man game, you know, Infamous or whatever before that. So,
and you gotta wonder who has more money, Sony or Microsoft?
Microsoft.
You think so?
Bill Gates is like the second, or sometimes, after Jeff Bezos, he's like the second richest man in the world, I think.
Yeah, but I mean, Sony has, you know, the Blu-ray license, fucking TVs, laptops, PlayStation, stereos, car stereos.
Yeah, they're multifaceted, but I mean, Sony Bio computers, I don't know if they exist anymore.
Movie theaters.
Yeah,
movie studios.
But check this out. When Sony builds a PC, guess what it has? Windows. When they have, guess what Sony, like, CG development houses use when they render stuff? They may use, like, Maya or all these other programs, but guess what those run on? Windows PCs. Even if it's a Sony PC they're using, which I guarantee you they're not using Sony PCs. You think Sony, CGI company, would use Sony PCs? They don't. They're using the cheapest whatever, but they're fucking running Windows.
I thought they was running fucking custom-made PCs.
They are custom-made PCs. They've got like fucking what are those fucking?
But I get the gist of your argument.
NVIDIA Titans and stuff like that. But it's not. They're not fucking running like a custom Sony PC, dude. Those things are probably like. I'm trying to think what company would probably have like, But I
Do
guarantee
they
you,
still own Maya?
they do, but I don't think it's necessarily a brand anymore. I don't think they pump anything out. Yeah, check this out. DreamWorks Studio is a production company founded by Steven Spielberg, but it has distributed its films through the Walt
Enemy
Disney
threats in the
Company
AR,
since
weapons on.
2009. According to a Hollywood Reporter, the partnership is coming to an end next year. Spielberg is in talks to take DreamWorks to Disney, but that was in 2005. So, though it's not a Disney company, all their stuff was distributed by Disney, and Disney was putting it, taking a cut of it. And that's what Insomnia was to Sony. Like, they were a completely independent company, but Insomnia, name one Insomnia game that came on a Microsoft console or Sega. There isn't any. All their games were PlayStation 4. That's why you already thought they were in the studio.
Enemy UAV overhead.
But they weren't, you know?
Oh, did you see that picture?
Let's see.
Oh, this is the one.
When you find out that maybe the legal age of consent and a child. Oh, yeah, she's like, that's my shit.
She's the boys.
Right? Because he's 50 years old.
Yeah.
But I hate the fact they call him Baby Yoda. Like,
Well, I mean, nobody knows the race's name.
I mean, is there not like extended
Enemy UAV
crap?
overhead.
Let's see.
Nobody knows. It's never been said.
Let's see.
Like, literally, it's never been said.
I guess, yeah, it says best known member of a species whose true name is known in some sources simply as Yoda species. The species of small carnivorous humanoids produce several well-known members of the Jedi. Yeah, why is it not race? Why? Let's see.
You're like, this is bullshit.
Well, because I was thinking about that, I'm like, I'm annoyed everyone calls it Baby Yoda. You know it's not Yoda because I think The Mandalorian takes place either after episode 5 or 6. You know?
Setting Claymore.
But, I mean, so we know it's clearly not Yoda, but they're like Baby Yoda.
They have no choice. And I'm sure someone's gonna come up with some. I hope they don't establish some fucking stupid ass name. The Yodantes. Yodantanites.
Well, I'm trying to... Yoda Knights.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out where Yoda's people comes from. And close, they're like, where's Yoda's home planet? And the answer is home to Yoda during his final years, Dagobah. And I'm like, that is not an answer.
Yeah, he's not Dagobah.
Yeah, well, it says early here during his final years. And I'm like, yeah, I fucking know that. Why would I ask this question? Like, at least, are they from a planet?
You know, it's weird. How do they know that Yoda's carnivorous?
Well, because he does eat periodically, and also Baby Yoda likes frogs, and apparently they have frogs on a bunch of different planets. I don't know if they call them frogs, but they sure as hell look like frogs. But
Well, I guess so. You know what? Because I remember seeing his teeth, and they are fucking nothing but razors.
I'm trying to find, though, to pull them shots. Species unknown, male. How do they know Yoda's a male? I mean, maybe he's gender fluid. Maybe
No.
Maybe they only have one gender. Do Yodas lay eggs? Or
What?
do Yodas lay eggs, or do you cut them in half and you get 2 Yodas?
Ooh, that'd be cool.
Like, how do
Right, when they cut them up enough, they become a dance troupe.
yeah, well, I'm like, how do you know they're a male? Do they have penises? And just because you're a male,
They teach that one thing about the Schwartz.
just because you're a male doesn't mean you have a penis.
They did teach what's his name about the Schwartz, man.
The Schwartz, but that's a different property.
That's like Yoda.
But I mean, here's the thing. Like, okay, like if you look at like flowers, right? They have male and female parts. Now, when you look at the base of them, they'll have parts they call ovules. So like this is, but they don't have a penis. They have a stamen, and the stamen has pollen in it, so it's not sperm. But the female part of it. So I'm like, I understand that's plants versus animals, you know, but so maybe he has a stamen?
That's semen?
Stamen with pollen. Maybe they, you know, maybe they don't have penises, they have like stamens, and
So,
they
whenever his cloak is flapping in the wind,
yeah,
Yoda's coming in your face, and you're like, ah!
yeah, dude, you might be getting fucking pollen dusted. You better cover those ovaries up before you get a Yoda troop.
Yoda dance troupe.
Yeah. 2 other members of Yoda's unnamed alien species are known. That's what Wikipedia says. So 2 unnamed alien species are known? Why did they say species? 2 unnamed alien species. 2 other members of Yoda's unnamed alien species are known. So there's 2 different species of Yodas? Well, it says all. No, that's gender, not species. It says although neither is known to be part of Yoda's family, Yaddle, who appears as a background female character in the prequel trilogy of The Phantom Menace as Jedi Master. Yaddle? Do all their names start with Y? And the
that was George Lucas not listening to people.
Yeah, they're not related, but her name's Yaddle. And she's apparently a female. I don't even remember her, do you?
Nope.
And then there's the Mandalorian, known currently as the Child, and whom was initially called Baby Yoda by fans due to the unknown name. Neither has dialogue, only Yoda, who speaks in backward sentences. There is little known about Yoda's alien species, although all 3 are powerful in force. Yeah. I have. And I'm not gonna lie, Robert, I like it.
Yeah, that's what people keep on saying.
It's good. I don't really know what it's about. It's about a Mandalorian that may or may not be Mandalorian. To me, it sounds like his parents were killed and the Mandalorians took him in and raised him, so he might, I don't know if Mandalorian is blind. It might.
Django and Boba
They're,
are
no,
real
they're,
Mandalorians, right?
well, definitely, Boba is not Mandalorian, 100%, because he's a clone. He's never been to Mandalore, and but though he was raised by his father, and he does have the armor. So the problem with Jango Fett is this. It depends on what you consider Mandalorian. Their history is super weird. In the movie, he has his head quite a bit. The Mandalorians really don't take off their helmets or expose them. From what I know, they take off their helmet and see it, and you're kind of excited. And so the question I have is he not Mandalorian because doesn't wear his
Where did you
helmet.
get that from?
Dude, I did a bunch of research and I watched a bunch of videos about the history of the Mandalorians and like the history of their people, and they're definitely kind of like the Cleons of the world. They almost seem more like Cleons or some kind of fucking something out of 40,000 K. It's weird, and so they're a very much like a warring type people that have butted heads with the Jedi's over the years.
Star Wars, Clone Wars animated series.
This is most of my stuff.
Their shit.
See, that's what's weird because most of the information I'm getting is from like books versus the. See, I saw that too, and I was wondering that they took the. See, but the clones. Talking about the clones, they're not true Mandalorians.
No. So the deal is, the ones that are actually from Mandalore,
Right.
not in the Mandalore space, and
Like rulers of tribes and stuff.
huh?
Yeah, rulers of tribes and like the organi- No, I saw some video footage and they didn't have their helmets on, but from what I was reading, like what I was reading versus what I watched on YouTube were in contradiction to each other. What I was reading was saying that it's very common for them to not take off their helmet and not to like lifestyle. But the Clone Wars and those videos were showing a bunch of them without their helmets.
Well, so I think that's because they were trying, like the female leader was trying to change their society. You know, from being warlike to being something else. That's why you have that one group that's like, nah, fuck that. And they got the black lightsaber.
Right. The black lightsaber is from the only Mandalorian that was force sensitive.
The enemy has the lead.
He joined the Jedi's and but ultimately he went back to the Mandalorian people and became like kind of like a Genghis Khan who kind of like unified them and stuff like that. And I guess the Jedi's were a bunch of little boys and they were like, well, this is a Jedi weapon, so we're keeping it. And the Mandalores were like, attack them and he's older or was, and they took it back. And I read about all this crap like over the dark or Mandalorian lightsaber and what it represents. You know?
Yeah, it's the coolest fucking lightsaber ever. Because
Yeah.
it's not even, it's still like a blade, it's not even fucking rounded.
Okay, see, that was something I was going to look into because I looked into the Jedi lightsabers and the proto lightsabers had battery packs that they wore. Right? And the Sith were very against lightsabers. They thought they were futile, and they were actually still using blades and infusing with rituals with their fucking
I know
like their soul.
their armor.
So this like Mandalorian Jedi thing, I'm like, it's more like a blade. It's like you're talking about the old Republic, or before the old Republic. So it's not like that battery pack or whatever. So I'm like, is there some Sith like ritual that was made to view his soul into that? Or, like, there's not a whole lot of information on that, you know?
Yeah.
And so,
It's a cool weapon.
and I could see a Mandalorian turn into the Sith practices and trying to learn it.
Allied forces strike incoming.
You see, I don't think so.
Enemy
Well, I'm
UAV
not saying
overhead.
he's becoming Sith, but I'm talking about Grey Jedi.
Because, I mean, so the whole deal with, you know, it's strange that he even has a black blade, you know, because that's
1 minute
not
remaining.
supposed to be possible.
Keep going.
That's why it makes me feel like there was some like Sith fucking like
Like, that's
ritual
the
stuff.
whole reason why Mace Windu's
Yeah, so but do Grey Jedis imbue their lightsabers with a subtle? Because Grey Jedis kind of use
30 seconds.
the dark side a little
Out of time.
bit. You know, just there's relics in the Jedi Temple that only masters of the Jedi Council have access to. And so he must have learned something.
You're
You know?
losing
So,
control.
like, how do you get on the Jedi Council if you're Grey Jedi? I don't know. There's a bunch of weird shit that's just incredible. You know, like I said, I've read a bunch of stuff.
Objective complete. Very good.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think it's just that he has, I want to say he has better control over his emotions than the other Jedi. While the other Jedi is completely abstained,
Well,
he does have
only
passion,
the
but he doesn't
masters.
allow it to consume him.
Only the masters are allowed to view these relics, or I guess the better term they use is holocrons. Seth holocrons. Like, and they're in the Jedi Temple, but like, I don't know. Like, only the masters are allowed to view them. The entire Jedi Temple is open to everyone and free to walk through, but there are a few like locked vaults with these Sith holocrons that only masters are allowed to view, you know? And so, but he's a Grey Jedi, like you said, it makes sense. Purple blade, red and blue, you know, fucking, you know, he's part of the Jedi Council, so he's a master, so he has access to the Sith holocrons. And they say, like, young Jedis, if they're exposed to it, they'll probably just turn it over. I don't know, I was reading stuff.
The funniest thing is, you know, in all those Jedi holocrons, not one of them says anything about slavery being bad, and hey, maybe one day we guys should get together and stop this whole slavery thing.
But that's not how the Jedis work. Like, they never attack first, even if this is how the Sith prevail and how they gain power and work, because Jedis only act when it's too late. Like, if they're just, like, being quiet and infiltrating the Republic, like Palpatine did, that's not enough of a threat for them. Like, that's not the way their code works. It's only when they cross the line. And so, I'm not disobedient, so you just sit there and say it has nothing to do with us. Now that they've got control of the government and it's leading, and they're like, alright, now's the time. And you're like, alright, we're good now.
We're not warriors.
Oh, so that was something else that was weird. They're not warriors, right? I know it's just like video game stuff, but Jedi, the only way to like get your force power is to kill. So it's kind of like Dark Souls. You kind of gotta grind and fight and kill. And so, yeah. Like,
Allied UAV
it's a
overhead.
good Jedi story, but only get stronger by killing. I'm like, yeah, it feels like a Sith to me. Hey, Michael.
Allied airstrike incoming. Be aware.
However much you want. However much you want.
I know it's you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What the fuck you camping, bitch?
No, I really haven't gotten to play it. I played Control a lot for about 2 days, and I played Jedi Fallen Order. Dude, I don't know about playing games, to be honest with you.
Michelle took over his life.
I'm playing those
Oh, fire, dude. That was really tiny.
Smaller than the violin. I call it a
Cello's bigger. A cello's bigger than a violin.
You want to talk about not playing video games? I got a story for you.
Yeah, but not playing video games because they're far and in a truck is different than not playing video games when they're right in front of you and you never see it. Like, I feel like it's worse because it's there, like, within reach.
Yeah, but you don't like playing video games. You like walking around with video games. And it gets to the point where you never get to actually play it.
You mean
That's why
Enemy
what is that file I was going to where I gotta, like, enter some hex code like that to win the game? Is it the, what is it?
Look at Max Payne.
Like IDS files? I'm still
INI.
INI. Yeah, I always end up in INI files, and I'm like, I guess I gotta like edit the hex code there and figure out how the game. I just want them to run the way I want them to run.
Yeah, I was telling Albert about fucking your Max Payne shit where he turned into a snake the second all the time.
Oh yeah, I can't fucking dive.
I thought you fixed it.
I think I got Max Payne 3 to work. And Max Payne 1 still work. Yeah, see, you know the part you're like, there's a part of the game where you gotta like jump from a building to a train or from a train to a building.
Enemy care package inbound.
Yeah.
And because of this one error and the way it works, you can't do that. And I also think that it's like because it's old and my graphics card runs that game at a high frame, I feel it's frame related, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Even like restricting it, it's fucking weird.
Normally with that, it's hard to decouple. It's hard to separate it without all these crazy fucking bugs showing up.
Yeah, I gotta put some kind of frame lock on it, I think, where like, it's actually running at like 30 frames. Like, I don't think you can play the game at 60 frames because then it's just
Allied UAV
broken.
overhead.
Gravity affects you differently. It's stupid. Like, the frames are somehow tied to the physics.
Well, yeah, try and play one of the original,
Fallout?
the original, one of the first releases from Pac-Man. You cannot do shit. It's like, you're like, fuck!
Yeah, you just can't physically move around.
Well, you can. You have to hit every, like, barrier. And the problem is because it's going so fast. In the blink of an eye, the ghosts are out and they're fucking on you.
I've been thinking about making like a mid-90s spec virtual machine.
Uh-huh.
You know, so that it just like, this is what your computer can do, here's how powerful it is, and then I think that might like fix a lot of those kind of older
Make it
games
run
for me.
XP.
Right, yeah. Oh, we're doing shots.
Shot.
right, Michael?
Everybody.
He's like, everybody.
Oh shit! But yeah, man. So that's what I've been talking with Albert about. Is how fucked up Star Wars is.
What about Star Wars?
And it's just been telling Albert about how fucked up Star Wars is. Because he's a fan, but he's not like super into it.
Yeah, he doesn't.
And I'm like, let me just tell you right here.
He probably watches some.
All the way around.
You are clear to engage all
Yeah, he
threats.
probably watches like less than one Star Wars movie a
You're in
year.
control.
Yeah.
Even though I get frustrated and I don't consider myself an Uber fan, I probably watch the original trilogy maybe at least twice a year minimum. Just the original trilogy.
Oh yeah. I've watched them since so many times. It's fucking stupid.
See? Seth's like, I want some.
No, Seth's outside the room. I locked him out because he wanted to be out. And
Somebody locked themselves in.
no, he's trying to get in there.
Oh, you closed the door?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I locked him out.
Somebody locked themselves in. I was really
Let's go.
Where's those stickers you promised us?
Did you hear him, Robert?
No, I spiked my finger.
He was asking about where those strippers were you promised. Fuck.
I promised strippers?
I don't know. Michael lies and makes up a bunch of like crazy scenarios.
I know a good looking prostitute, but you have to go to Phoenix.
How much to get her to fly out here?
Do what?
How much to get her to fly out here?
Well, you probably have to pay for a flight. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's down to go. Money was on the way.
Just bring her on your next trip out.
Oh man, I
Our
don't
enemy
think
has
this
the
one's
lead.
on the truck. Unless I'm fucking.
See? Fuck her on the way. Then we can get seconds. Jason can get thirds.
I don't think what movie was it? Oh shit! Damn it! I killed the teammate.
Enemy personal radar online.
Fuck. There was some movie I watched. Oh, Robert. Recently I watched a movie called Time Trap. It's not. The acting is not good.
The ending was horrible.
No, I like the ending.
The ending was stupid. Squid people?
Alright.
That was like a...
I liked it. I liked the ending.
Don't get frustrated because Michael said the ending's stupid.
It was hard. It was this tentacle thing.
Enemy cluster strike incoming. Take cover.
You're not providing a valid.
And he was in... I don't know, it was just weird. They had these big, dumb-looking things in space, and they didn't really do much. They kind of just stood there.
Well, because it wasn't their fight.
It was horrible.
Michael, have you ever seen Critters?
Critters was better than
I'm
that.
gonna say no. He's never
Have
seen
you ever seen Critters?
He's-
He's talking about stupid
No, it's
monsters from outer space.
He's never
Watch
seen
Critters.
He's never seen Critters. And Robert, you know I'll let stupid shit go in the movie if fundamentally, like you're bringing up Critters, like it's kind of stupid. Like one of the fucking alien bounty hunters ends up looking like a porn star.
I don't know.
Like
The
you
ending
know,
sucked. The beginning was cool. It came cool. Then it
for me,
turned into
for
weird
me,
outer space.
no,
thing.
for me, no. For me, the beginning.
And they
was lame.
became like we're like special.
Here,
Friendly
let me
precision
explain
airstrike on the way.
it actually
Enemy
is.
white phosphorus incoming.
Alright, so these kids are looking for like their professor. He's been
That was his
obsessed
brother.
with like Department of Youth, and there's been a story like it's
And his
shitty
parents.
acting. It's not a AAA movie.
It was his
It's
parents that went missing.
Friendly
a
UAV
budget
online.
movie. maybe double. It's filmed very nice, but all the actors kind of suck, right? Like they're kind of weird. But it's good. So
No.
there's this cave.
Well, it actually was good.
It is.
It's just that last fucking
Well,
5
it's
minutes.
not a AAA movie, Michael. That's why you
It
gotta
was
watch
good.
it.
It could have been something else except for that last fucking 10 minutes of that
I
movie.
like the ending better than the beginning. Either way,
I like the beginning.
like the professor disappears. I'm obsessed with like this. And there's a fucking cave. And they kind of go there. Like in the 70s, some hippies disappeared. Right? Now their professor.
Sounds like Last
No, it's they're not going that deep.
Chaka's my boy.
Oh, you're talking about the fucking England lost.
Chaka was fucking cool as shit, man. I think I could hang out with Chaka all day.
Right? Chaka's just a straight up homie. But anyways, in this cave, if you can imagine, like in the center, it's most intense, and as you spread out, it's like rings of barriers, and the fountain of youth, the water, the fluid is there, and it does exist, like period. But in the center, the most
What do you mean it'll kill you? Oh, okay.
Yeah. In the centermost area, it's a time dilation. If you're outside, it looks like no one's moving, but for them, it's probably happening. And the next outer it slows down. You know, like inside, whatever your real time is, outside that area, it's moving exponentially faster, right?
Okay.
To the point to where in the cave system, anyone that's ever gone there at any point in time in history almost exists in one single moment for them. So there's like cavemans and fucking all this shit. Outside, dude, there's all these people there, like looking for their professor that was looking for his sister and parents, and they all got locked in there. Like thousands of years passed, so much that regular humans no longer live on Earth, live on Mars, got 8 feet tall, speak a different language.
I'm sorry, wait. Regular what?
Regular people.
That's good. Up until a certain point.
For so long, like keep in mind, time moves slow in the cave, and the further in you go, the slower time moves. So outside the cave, they've been in there probably, for 4 hours. But in that time frame, society and the world outside, like, habitable. But Earth becomes uninhabitable. No, they've evolved. Earth is uninhabitable. They find out that mankind left Earth, went to Mars. Like they're now 8 feet tall. They speak a different language. Like you're talking about 2,000 years. Like you're in a cave for 4 hours, and society outside has evolved 2,000 plus years. Earth's destroyed. And so what Mike was talking about is probably about 10,000. I have no idea.
So we checked out. Is it leaking?
I don't know. It looks like jizz to me. You just calm down. So by the end of the movie, what you're talking about is 10,000 to maybe even 100,000 years of human evolution passing by while these people are in this cave.
I say we go find a cave and just sit in there for 100,000 years.
And basically, I'm assuming that the creatures, or whatever, they might be, you don't really get to see them because they're behind frosted doors and shit like that.
Well, because that one dude came down, he was the human figure.
No, but after that one dude came down, how much time passed after that?
Well, because each
10 to 100,000 years.
day.
And that
each
dude,
second was 1,000 years.
no,
100 years.
no, it was like each fucking second was a season.
Okay, so.
Yeah, like each little fucking second was a season. But so like this dude that comes down wearing the suit, he can't breathe oxygen like normal. He had a gas suit. He was 8 feet tall. He spoke a different language. He's probably about 2,000 years in the future from society, from Mars. And then by the end of the movie, they don't even look human. You don't really see them. Like the people outside that come, they're probably about 100,000 years removed from you or me. And like, they saved them. I think they knew like their ancient history, and that's where these characters are. I don't know. Like basically, they get out of the cave and they're fucking in some nondescript time frame with ancient or whatever the reverse. Yeah, descendants.
Yeah.
You know, like a complete like they're. You know, mankind's been living on Mars and expanded, and so they don't even look like people. Or speak any language. You know, you're talking about like 100,000 years. Like they don't look like people. Like genetically, you're probably the same.
Fuck you, Cam.
On some base kind of level, but they don't look or sound or anything like people. And
it sounds like a quick way to get your scalp killed.
No, I like they help them. I think they want to preserve them. I think they came back and oh well, you know, we were checking this out. For the people in the cave, they're like you and me. It's only been about 4 hours.
Did you see that? That's the.
Well, I mean, that's the thing is there's a lot of speculation because there could be genetic engineering or, you know, like anything could happen. In that 100,000 years, how can you imagine what human society is?
You're finished here.
You know, in most games or movies, it's like cyborgs and technology, but
reloading.
I don't know. It's interesting. It starts off very simple, and I mean, it's not time traveling; it's time dilation. You know?
Yeah.
Like they're fucked. There is no going back. They're just fucked. You're like you're only going forward and survive and. You know, the movie basically ends with them getting out by aliens that aren't humans and trying not to get killed by cavemen. And, yeah. Like, their 4-hour journey, they went from present day and dealing with ancient people to, yeah.
Friendly care package on the way.
And all that comes to mind is one of my favorite lines. A 3-hour tour.
Yeah, no, exactly.
3-hour tour. A 3-hour tour.
Exactly. Like, imagine if you were on an island for like 20 years and then you gotta reintegrate into society. That's basically what they're dealing with, you know?
Okay. And what was that called?
Time Trap. It's on Netflix.
Enemy precision
And
airstrike.
like I said, it's a low-budget movie, but it's not shitty. I mean, the acting is a little wooden. You know?
What was that one movie you were watching where that dude was acting like he wrote and directed and starred in this film? They had the assassins at the beginning where they would like
Enemy
try to
UAV
kidnap
overhead.
that one dude. They were like the A-team.
Wait.
And the main character like cameras all in their place. He decided to kick the front door in. It was like, yeah.
Wait.
And you were talking about how you like to watch those kind of movies because the hot chicks always look like porn stars.
Fuck. Go over the narrative one more time for me.
So they were like an 18, you know, and they were kidnapping, trying to kidnap this Russian dude. And they all got set up in place. Of course, they have the dude in the van, one of the chicks in the house, someone else, and another chick in the bush with a fucking sniper rifle. It's terrible. Really, really terrible.
Was Vin Diesel in it?
You said Vin Diesel? Nah, man. Vin Diesel only stars in
A bunch of airstrikes coming in. Fuck, I can't hear anything you were saying. So...
Witch Hunter?
Is that what you're talking about?
No. This is something else. Because he said Vin Diesel.
Yeah, okay, so...
Vin Diesel is not in it.
Alright, I'm just gonna put this fucking... Michael gave me a controller and my attention span just fucking with a while. So, say that one more time. What was the scenario of that movie? You said what?
Okay, so it was the beginning, right?
Right.
The very beginning. It's nighttime, and they're all posted up around the fucking house, or in the house. They're like the A-team. A shitty A-team.
Yeah. B-team.
Yeah. Well, F-team.
F-team. Right.
And so you got a guy in the van who's all, clickety-clacking at his fucking computer being like, enhance. Well, he's not saying that, but that's literally what I thought when I saw him fucking typing. I was like, bullshit. I think there's a sniper chick, there's another chick inside, there's a dude inside, and then the boss, or the leader of the group, comes walking up to the front door, kicks the front door in, and fucking starts shooting, and they kidnap some Russian dude, and you were like, yeah, I like to watch these sometimes. The supposed hot chicks are like, B squad porn stars. I was laughing.
Fuck.
That's pretty good there, Jason.
Yeah, so there was no, big actor there, right?
No.
Fuck. This was on Netflix?
Yeah. Fucking...
It sounds like something I'd watch.
Fucking shit.
Yeah.
Let me show you some fucking bullshit.